Welcome back to ARC Salt Lake. It is 8:30 now. We cover authentic, relevant, and community stories, and we know Halloween is closely followed by Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead. We want to check in with Ron and Lincoln on a community spotlight this morning.
Yes, thank you, Mary. Centro Hispano is putting on a big Dia de los Muertos celebration this weekend. So we are joined by Jackie Larson, CEO of Centro Hispano, and Christine Ashman from Walmart Heber City.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for coming in. Before we head into the event here, tell us more about the holiday itself.
So Dia de los Muertos is a holiday to remember those who have passed on before us. It's a day for them to gather and eat food, and it's kind of like your ancestors are coming to gather with you and celebrate with you this holiday. So it's a really fun holiday.
I have to say that it makes me immediately think of the movie Coco.
Oh, absolutely.
Which is my favorite sort of Disney Pixar movie. I mean, that's kind of what this deals with in a nutshell, right?
Yeah. Coco's a really good representation of the Day of the Dead.
So explain this collaboration we have going on between Centro Hispano and Walmart. We also have the Orem Library, some other sponsors too. So what's going on exactly?
So Walmart's going to have over 50 associates from 11 of the stores in the Valley come up, donate their time to help support them with like the different booths, activities, setting up, cleanup that they have going on for this event.
Okay, so the event's coming up this next Saturday, November 2nd. Tell us what people are going to experience.
So when people come to the event, they'll definitely have a good time. So we're going to have a community ofrenda table, or an offering table, where they can write a message to their passed on loved one. We'll have traditional bread. We'll have performances by traditional dance groups. We have a mariachi singer coming. We'll have people dressed as the traditional Katrina, like this, like I have here. And we also have over 40 community partners coming to share resources with the community, and we're really excited about that.
I mean, this is really a big part of... People tend to associate it with Halloween as well. I mean, I see costumes, you see decorations, things like that. Just talk about how this holiday kind of gets into the culture and kind of spreads far and wide.
Yeah, it's been really interesting the last few years. Day of the Dead has definitely been spreading for sure. So Day of the Dead is just a really fun way to, get dressed up, and it's kind of like Halloween. So we just love it's really fun.
What do you guys hold? Let's talk about some of the things you have, just to show them off really quick. What are those exactly? So the skulls over here.
So these are traditional sugar skulls. Obviously they're ceramic, they're not sugar, but the sugar would represent the fleetingness of life, basically, that our lives are able to dissolve really quickly, and we will become like the sugar skull.
Okay, you mentioned this. Yeah.
Yep, the Katrina doll the Katrina itself is a social commentary, or was back in the early 1900s, on people from Mexico who like to practice tradition from Europe. And it just sort of became the face of Day of the Dead.
And you brought this, so I want to show it because I think it is really beautiful. Explain what this is as I unfold it and kind of just show people.
Yeah, so that's just a really fun runner tablecloth from Mexico with sugar skulls on it and traditional prints.
Talk about how Walmart gets involved with community events, because you kind of want to highlight that as well, and this specific event as well.
Yeah, Walmart has a Spark Good program that they do for associates, where it empowers them to donate time, money to different causes that they find important to them, which is a really great way for us to get involved in the community. This is one of those events that our associates are excited to support this year. We have several others coming up. We'll be supporting the Red Kettle program and stuff like that, different things going on. We've got one with the food bank as well to help get different things processed and out to the community as well.
And what does the Day of the Dead celebration mean to the community?
It's really important to our Hispanic and Latino community, especially because we want to make them feel at home here in the United States. That's one of the ways we do that, is invite them to come celebrate a holiday that they would celebrate in their home country here in the United States. It also is important to the community in general because we invite them to celebrate a holiday they might not celebrate normally. And it gives them a chance to have a little bit of a cultural experience outside the norm. So it's, and it brings the community together, so it's really great.
I want to ask you about people who are new to this. Maybe they think, well, I don't want to offend anybody. I don't know if I'm supposed to do this or do that. talk about, asking questions and things like that, and how that's all okay, right?
Oh, absolutely. There is no harm whatsoever in asking a lot of questions about what goes on and how to best celebrate the Day of the Dead. They love it. They love when you ask questions. It shows that you care about their community and their interests.
Let's go over the dates, where you go, that type of thing. So it's coming up this Saturday.
Yes.
From 10 to 2
Okay.
at the Orem City Library.
No entry fee or anything like that? Or
Totally free.
Totally free.
Totally free to the community.
Everybody is welcome to come.
Let me ask you, what do you like about it personally? What do you like about celebrating this?
Oh, the Hispanic Latino community, my family, is just a very fun, colorful, loving community. And it does bring everyone together, and there's performances that are just beautiful. I think the culture is amazing, and it's just really fun to be able to take part in that every year.
Okay.
We talked a little bit about the food. You said traditional bread. What other kinds of things are there?
Yeah, so we'll definitely have food trucks, and we'll have some vendors selling traditional candies and things like that. We'll also be giving them away. We have gifts of sugar skulls to share with the community, and all kinds of other gifts and things and games to do. Yeah.
All right. Christine and Jackie, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, best
been
of
fun.
luck with the celebration coming up this next weekend.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And
We invite you out.
okay.
Come on
Thanks
out.
a lot.
And
Come
thanks,
party with us.
Thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you.